Well, we were vacuuming out the drill. I did a little drilling, and I think maybe, I'm not sure, but I think it's kaput. Yeah, it's... I think we blew the... Oops. Yeah, that's probably it. I had two holes I wanted to get just a little bit better. The rest of them are good enough. This was a wedding gift, this shop vac. Oh my God, we're probably burning the seat up. Ugh. So 2007, I got this in, no, what year? 2008. June of 2008. So, boy, let me tell you about that day. No. That night we stayed at some monastery or something. I don't know. I really don't know what it was. Some type of church that wasn't used anymore. I have no idea, but the key wouldn't work for us. We had to break in the window. I had to crawl up the TV tower. They had one of them, you used to have them triangular steel TV towers that you could climb them for your antenna. This guy here, he mounted his on just a light pole. But anyway, we had to climb up that to get up on the porch or on the roof, and then somehow we got the window open. I don't know how we did it. And then I had to call my wife. She was staying with her dad at his house. So I called her. It was way early in the morning. I'm like, hey, we can't get in. Oh, wait a minute, Kayla just busted in. We're good, we're good. And I think her dad woke up and was listening on the other line, so that was, I'm not sure what he thought about that, but on there. But let's take a look at this drill here. This is an LL207A drill. So what that means is an LL. They made a couple different LLs. An LLA, this is a 207, so there's 20 discs or 20 hole drill or 20 openers, and they're 20 packing wheels back here, and they're 7 inches apart. So 207 is where you get that from. So what is that, about 11.5 foot? It's 140 inches, right? 140 inches. 144 would be 436s. So it's almost, I mean, when I drill into corn stalks, I can do about 4 rows with it. So it's 140 inches, I guess. They made one a little bit larger. That's an LL247A, which has got 24 openers, discs, 24 hole drill. So that'd be like a 14 foot or something. 24 times 7. So this was bought new in 74, spring of 74, like April of 74. They bought this new from Crackle Implement. I think that's how you pronounce it. Where's my light? I got a light, I'll show you. Oh, here it is. Excuse the dirty mess. There is the model. You probably can't see the 7207A. Crackle. I've seen a CAR-CL. I've never seen a CAR-CLE. There was a CRA-CL from O'Neill, Ainsworth, I think, John Deere dealer. I wonder if that's a misprint, if it's supposed to be CAR-CL. This one's got an E on it. That's weird. So that's one of the later toolboxes. A lot of them John Deere toolboxes would have an emblem on here with the dealer name up here. But that is a handy toolbox. Yes, I don't know. That's the collector in me getting all silly. But you can see on here some of the, like right there, it tells you oats, light oats in 1994. What he set it at, and then we got 1981 wheat. He set it on 16. 1974 wheat. Somewhere on here, November 14th, he planted a bushel. And somewhere on here, they were planting soybeans with it too. Oats, 1994. This is probably the same stuff that's on the other side. 1980 wheat, 1981 wheat. So. So we are side dressing corn. Can you see a definite line right there where the corn is just bigger and taller? Maybe you don't see it on camera. Play it back and maybe you can see it. We'll get over this little knoll or this hill here and maybe you can see it again. But 2 years ago I baled some stalks off of this cornfield right in that area. So when I had that combine with the 4-row head, that 9500 would smash down rows 1 and 4 and leave 2 and 3 stand in the middle. And so when we decided to bale stalks, we took the loader and the rake and I just smashed these 2 rows in the middle down with the loader bucket. So basically I had 6 rows here that were smashed flat, and that's what we raked together, was 6 rows, because here, this one over here got smashed from the tire of the combine going that way, and the next one got smashed by the combine going the other way. So when I raked this, we raked 6 and left 2, raked 6 and left 2. And the next year you could see I no-tilled into this, and the beans were lots better, lots taller, where we removed the residue. So it was 6 rows of good, 2 rows of short, tall, short, tall, short. And for whatever reason, it's showing up yet this year in this corn right here. You can see some short, tall, short, tall. You can kind of see it on that hill over there. Can you see dark and then like 2 rows of light, and then dark, 2 rows of light, dark, 2 rows of light, right? If you look at that light pole up there on the hill, looks to me like we're about on the edge, but yeah, you can see it. That's weird to me. I think how removing the residue, you think the residue would be beneficial, you'd want to keep it around, but I don't know, it looks the opposite here. Let's just go right here and I'll show you. This is a perfect example. 1, see, they're up to my knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we got a couple short ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a couple short ones. Maybe you can't see it on camera. Maybe this way you can. This one's tall. A couple short ones. Isn't that neat? I think that's neat that it's showing up 2 years later. I attributed it to the first time with the beans because it warmed up quicker. Without all that trash on there, the ground warmed up. Well, what the heck is the deal with it this year? Why is it doing it this year? I don't know. Did it fix more nitrogen for the crop? I guess maybe that's possible. So, all right, that's something weird, I guess. I noticed. We're about done with this field. There's about 30 acres in here, and we'll go do another patch after this. So if this isn't a perfect example, you can see 2 rows of short, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of tall, 2 rows of short. I guess that could match up with an 8-row planter, but I wasn't having any trouble with the planter. So, and it's just where I took that residue off, baled them stalks. Okay, now I'm done talking about it.